Hi, and welcome to Knotty Gnome Crafts, a channel about sewing and styling a handmade wardrobe. My name is Sarah, and you can find me as Knotty Gnome on Instagram. Today's video, we're going to be shopping my stash for spring. So I have pulled 10 fabrics from my stash, 5 knits and 5 wovens, and I'm going to match them up with some patterns that are already in my stash to give me, and hopefully you, some ideas of the kinds of things that you can make for spring. I will be linking all of the patterns that I talk about down in the description box, as well as the shops where I purchased the fabric. Now I do want to add that this is not a plans video, that I reserve the right to change my mind, but this is just to give me some ideas of the kinds of garments that I can make for spring, and hopefully it'll inspire you too. So let's just get started with the knits. First up is this Pima Cotton that I got from Metro Textiles. It's in this lovely tomato red color, and I have 2 yards. It's a pretty lightweight fabric, but it's not sheer, and it has some nice stretch. This one, I do have a definite plan for what I want to make with this. I want to make the Friday Pattern Company Adrian blouse, which is a knit top that has beautiful big statement sleeves and a wide scooped neckline. And I just think that this would be a perfect blouse for spring. I'd wanted to make this pattern for quite a while, but I can't wear this type of blouse in the winter because an exposed neck just makes me a little bit too cold, but I think it's going to be perfect for spring. The next fabric is one that I got from Minerva. It's a beautiful crepe jersey in the Cobra Corsage. This is a Lady McElroy fabric, and I think it's on the Chantilly background. It's kind of a cream color. It has beautiful drape, and it is pretty thin. It's actually a little bit sheer. And for this, I was thinking about making a wrap top. I have recently acquired the Simplicity 8424, and it comes in sizes extra, extra small up to extra, extra large. And it's actually a wardrobe pattern, so it comes with patterns for leggings and a tank top, and it's kind of a workout ballet type set. But it does have this beautiful wrap front top that I think would be really nice in this fabric, really light and comfortable and wearable. So that's what I was thinking about for this one. The next fabric is for another loungewear set. If you've been watching my channel for a while, then you will know that I'm absolutely obsessed with making matching loungewear. And I would think that at this point that maybe I have enough, but honestly, loungewear is the category that I wear the most in my wardrobe. So I honestly think that I could use a little bit more in my collection. So I pulled out this cotton spandex French terry that I got from Serge Fabrics. It's in this beautiful mauve color. And for a French terry, it's actually relatively thin. It's not as heavy as some of the other sweatshirtings that I've tried, so I think that it would actually be nice for spring, sort of a lighter weight loungewear set. And I have 3 yards of this. So for the top, I was thinking about making the I Am Patterns Rainbow Hoodie, and the stock photo that I have here shows it as a zip front hoodie, but I'm going to make the version that's just a pullover. So just a very simple basic hoodie. And then for the pants, I was thinking about Simplicity 9337. This one's a unisex pattern, and it's another wardrobe pattern, but I'm interested in the jogger style pants, and I believe Whitney from Whit Makes recently made these, and they just look very cozy and comfortable, and I think that the hoodie and joggers as a set would just be a wonderful springtime loungewear set. Next up is a remnant piece. This is a cotton spandex jersey that I got from Knit Pop, and I've already made a Pattern Emporium Keep It Simple Babe tee out of this. But because the fabric is so wide, I actually had quite a bit of it left over. And I've been thinking about this for a while, of possibly making a sew over it Edie dress, because I think that a t-shirt style leopard dress with a boat neck would actually be really lovely in this and very versatile in my wardrobe. And that pattern comes as part of the Work to Weekend ebook, so you do have to purchase the entire ebook. But I think that it's worth it. There's a lot of wonderful patterns in there, and I've really liked the Edie top that I made earlier this year. So the last knit fabric I have to talk about is from Stylemaker Fabrics. It's this Ponte checked fabric, and it's just really unique and interesting. And I actually originally bought this to make a pair of pants, but now I'm thinking that I would rather have a slightly oversized blazer. So I was thinking about the Hey June handmade Evans blazer, and possibly sizing up one size so that it's just a little bit more on trend as far as oversized blazers go. I do think that this would be a neutral in my wardrobe. I could wear it with so many different things, but it would be super comfortable because it is a Ponte, it's a knit, it's a little bit more forgiving, and it would be a little bit easier to fit, I think. So I think that this would be a really good match for that blazer. If you're enjoying this video so far, I would really appreciate it if you would hit the like button. It helps more people find my channel. Thank you so much. Now let's move on to wovens. So my first woven, I have this sage green rayon that I got from Stylemaker Fabrics last year. It's a beautiful fabric. It has a lot of drape, and the color, I like the background color, and then it has these flecks of navy, cream, and mustard. And this one I definitely want to make a dress. I was thinking about the McCall's 8104, which I believe is called Dawn McCall's. I've seen a few versions of this that are just really beautiful. And it's a button front dress that has gathers under the bust, and then it has grown on sleeves. And then you have options if you can add ruffle to either the sleeve or to the bottom of the dress. I'm not quite sure what view I would make. I think I have about 2.5 yards of fabric, so I might be a little bit limited with my fabric options with this, but I do think this would make a lovely spring dress, and oh, that drape is just so gorgeous. I think that it would be really comfortable to wear. The next fabric is this striped linen that I got from the fabric store over their Black Friday sale. I really love the white background with these colorful stripes. I just think that it's really beautiful, and I have a specific idea in mind for this particular fabric. There was a inspiration that I got from this show called Lock and Key. It was the second season, and it was a shirt that the mom wore. It was actually very similar to this sort of stripe sequence, and then I think that she had the stripes going different directions on a button-up shirt, and it just really intrigued me, and I want to make something kind of like that on my own. So the pattern that I was thinking about for this is the Helen's Closet Cameron shirt. I just made this shirt pretty recently, and I really liked the construction method, so I think I would probably just make that pattern again and just change the directions that the stripes are going on the different pieces, and I think that that would make a really fun and interesting shirt for spring. This next fabric is another rayon from Stylemaker. I really like how it's a dot, but it's a little bit of a different take on a dot. And I like the background color. And for this, I was thinking about making a blouse. I have the Fiber Mood Ermine blouse that I have the pattern printed, and I had wanted to make it earlier at the end of last year, but just didn't get around to it. So I think that this would make a really good match for that blouse. It has like a yoke at the top here, and then it gathers into that yoke. And I just think that in this drapey fabric, it would look really nice for spring. Next up, I have this olive washed linen, which is also from Stylemaker. I do buy a lot of fabrics from Stylemaker. It's one of my favorite shops. But I bought this last year, and I actually wanted to make a shirt dress, but I have since changed my mind about that. And I think what I really want to do with this is to make some woven joggers, because I think that they would be super comfortable for the spring and summer months, and I think that this color would go with a lot of things in my wardrobe. So the pattern that I've chosen for this is Simplicity 8841, which I have made before, and it's not a jogger, but I think that I could do just a few modifications, like basically add elastic to the cuffs to make it into a jogger, and I think that that would be super, super comfortable and stylish for spring and summer. And then finally, I've really been wanting to make some overalls. So I have this stretch denim that is from D&H Fabrics that I bought several years ago, and I made my Hampton jean jacket out of this, but I still have quite a lot of fabric left. So this has about 2% Lycra, so it is stretchy. And the pattern that I've chosen for this is the Tilly and the Buttons Mila dungarees. I've never actually made a Tilly and the Buttons pattern before, but I did pick this pattern up in her Black Friday sale. And I just think that this nice light wash would be good for spring and summer. And they would be very comfortable overalls to wear because of the stretch. And I've seen so many beautiful versions on Instagram. I really want to give that one a try. So that wraps up Shop My Stash for spring. Let me know in the comments if you enjoyed this video, because I could actually do a part 2 because I have so many fabrics in my stash. I could definitely film another one. If you liked this video, I have another video where I matched up patterns with fabrics for spring, and it's my So Frugal 22. So if you missed that, I'll put it up here so you can check it out. Thanks so much for watching.